Good evening, Tiger Band family and friends. Welcome to the last, but it's not the last, marching band performance of our 2021 marching season. For your safety and the safety of the Tiger Band, please keep your head, arms, legs, and feet out of the aisles as the band enters the auditorium at the beginning of the program, as well as the beginning of the second half. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the pride of Cuyahoga Falls, the marching Tiger Band. One more time. In honor of our country and the men and women who serve it, both past and present, stand if you are able for our national anthem under the direction of Tiger Band Director Mr. Dustin Harris. Tonight we have a special presentation by two members of the Cuyahoga Falls Schools Foundation. Please welcome Beth McNicholas and Gary Medkiff.
Good evening. As a former band parent, I'm delighted to be here. This was always one of my favorite concerts because the band does such a great job. I'm Beth McNicholas, as John said, and this is Gary Medkiff, our Executive Director. The Cuyahoga Falls Schools Foundation has been in existence for about 40 years, and we have given over $1 million worth of scholarships in the past 7 years to graduating seniors. If there's any seniors, make sure you look online in December for those scholarship applications, because we give at least 57 scholarships and some of them are pretty substantial, so you may want to look for those. The foundation is also an alumni association, and we are proud of the fact that we support the schools and that we are able to contribute the scholarships as well as bricks. Do you want to talk about bricks? No. If you've walked into Clifford Stadium, you might have noticed the bricks that are in honor of people or in memory of people, and we also fund those. So we have applications for the foundation. If you become a member, it goes towards scholarship support, or out in the hallway, we'll be there through Intermission. So we're looking forward to some members maybe joining. We just want to give this small donation in honor of the Cuyahoga Falls Marching Band and their 100th anniversary. Nothing instills pride in the community like this band. Nothing is more of a sense of awe when you see them come out into the tunnel and come out onto Clifford Stadium. So in honor of the 100th anniversary of the band, we would like to present this plaque and this check to the marching band.
The band opens tonight's show marching down the aisles to a piece that they played in their traditional tunnel entrance at all home performances, Eye of the Tiger. Now a selection that was played at all the band's halftime and banjo performances as the band entered the field. The routine is referred to as sides. The tune is from Grand Funk Railroad in 1971. We're an American band. Assisted by Mr. Rob Hassard and Ms. Courtney Lambert, with Major Ed Advisor Ms. Brianna Lampa. The 2021 Cuyahoga Falls Marching Tiger One of rock's most elite groups, Styx, have charted 16 songs on Billboard's Top 40, selling over 54 million records during their nearly 50-year career. Our majorettes and trumpet soloist Jacob Cavaldi are featured as they share the Paradise Theater stage as the Tiger Band performs AD 1928 Rockin' the Paradise. This is normally the last marching band performance of the year, but this year the band has been invited to play during the halftime of the Youngstown State football game this Saturday afternoon. If you really want to see the band for the last time in 2021, join us at Stanball Stadium, wet or dry. Game time is 2 p.m. Now we feature our Tigerettes. They are elementary and middle school students aspiring to be in the Tiger Band. The song is one of the most played marching band songs of all time from Wilson Pickett in 1966, Land of a Thousand Dances. One of the Cuyahoga Falls High School fight songs is Tiger Song. Now we feature our Tiger Band dancers and a song by the American rock band The Romantics, released in 1979, What I Like About You. Earlier this month, Vince Leiter, class of 2013, passed away unexpectedly from the complication due to leukemia. On any given Friday, you can find Vince center field playing his trumpet with pride. Besides the Tiger Marching Band, Vince was a dedicated member of our band family and performed with symphonic band and gold tones throughout his high school career. At this time, we would like to honor his memory with a moment of silence. Thank you. The Instrumental Music Department, in collaboration with the instrumental music patrons and the Leiter family, are working to establish a scholarship in honor of Vince. If you are interested in continuing and contributing to this fund, please look for details on the band website, cfbands.com, in the coming weeks. This next tune was played at our homecoming game as the homecoming court is introduced. This year we had 6 Tiger Band members on the homecoming court. Freshmen Hannah Kilker and Wyatt Obrecht, sophomore Maddie Rupert, junior Ethan Hatfield, and seniors Caroline Hopkins and Caroline Lovell. The tune is the ever popular More. On Saturday, October 16th, the band formed a circle drill on the ice with the Cleveland Monsters hockey game to this 1958 tune by Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good. The Tiger Band honors the great men and women of the United States military fighting the war on terror and protecting all of us so that we may remain safe and free. Veterans and any active members of the armed forces, please stand when your song is played. Here is Armed Forces Salute. At this time, we will take about a 10-minute intermission. Please do your best to stay out of the band hallway to your left. responsible for reviving mainstream interest in punk rock, the Offspring became one of the most popular American bands of the 1990s, selling over 40 million records worldwide. Watch and feel the band as they dance to Pretty Fly. At this time, we will recognize the senior class of 2022. As a senior is recognized, he or she will receive a rose compliments of the junior class. Please hold your applause and appreciation until all seniors are recognized. Gabrielle Anspa, daughter of Angelique and Mark Anspa. Justin Antelek, son of Melody and Christopher Antelek. Brittany Brackett, daughter of Melissa Miller and Mike Montoni. Fred Brown, son of Julie and David Brown. Jacob Capaldi, son of Melanie and Nathan Capaldi. Larissa Civic, daughter of Natalie Civic, Myron Civic, and Emily Arus. Spencer Edwards, son of Carla and Charles Edwards. Elise Earhart, daughter of Maureen and Ron Earhart. Michael Franklin, son of Michelle and John Franklin. Alex Hanselman, son of Jen Hanselman and Keith Hanselman. Bella Hanselman, daughter of Jen Hanselman and Keith Hanselman. Lucy Hanselman, daughter of Jen Hanselman and Keith Hanselman. Sophie Hanselman, daughter of Jen Hanselman and Keith Hanselman. Caroline Hopkins, daughter of Lisa and Scott Hopkins. Olivia Jacob, daughter of Sarah and James Jacob. Danielle Kozlowski, daughter of Sherry Kozlowski and Jay Brack. Caroline Lovell, daughter of Patty and Mick Lovell. Charlotte Marks, daughter of Brandy and Dan Marks. Sadie McDonald, daughter of Christy Miller. Paul Means, son of Kelly and Larry Means. Julia Mahalik, daughter of Denise and Eric Mahalik. Claire Owens, daughter of Marie Owens. Sadie Qualls, daughter of Pam Qualls and David Qualls. Hunter Racy, son of Jacqueline and James Racy. Madison Rhodes, daughter of Jessica Pintiello and Matthew Rhodes. Kylie Sampson, daughter of Renee Wiseman and Scott Sampson. Quinn Schmidt, daughter of Gloria and Bart Schmidt. Olivia Smith, daughter of Melissa and Greg Smith. Christian Taylor, son of Jennifer Taylor and Michael Taylor. Uriah Tedrick, son of Tracy Tedrick. Natalie Van Houten, daughter of Beth and Scott Van Houten. C.J. Varga, son of Sonia and Chris Varga. Kinsey Wells, daughter of Deanna and Jason Wells. Mark Wilson, son of Catherine and Mark Wilson. Veronica Yanner, daughter of Ann Geraci and Bernard Yanner. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Tiger Band senior class of 2022. To honor this 2022 senior class, please stand for the playing of the Cuyahoga Falls Alma Mater under the direction of Mr. Dustin Hurst. This next song is this year's senior song. It was last played in their freshman year, 2018. The song is from the Turtles in 1967, Happy Together. And here is Mr. Dustin Harris.
All right, first and foremost, thank all of you for coming tonight to support the kids this year. We're glad to be back in our regular format of one more time. Definitely, this feels a lot better than being outside last year. It was real cold. So first and foremost, some thank yous. Very quickly, the first person I want to thank is Miss Allison Bogdan, our principal here at the high school, at Cuyahoga Falls High School. She is a huge supporter of the band, and we could not do everything that we do here in the district and without her support and all the other administrators for that matter. So we are very thankful that our administration here in Cuyahoga Falls supports the band program here in the fall. So thank you, and especially thanks to the next group of people that I would like to thank is our team of band directors. And again, none of this happens with one person. It's a team of us that work together, and we work very well together. And again, we have a lot of support from our administration to be able to do that. So our team of band directors that we work with, that I'm very thankful for all their help and support, is Mrs. Amy Bertliff. Mr. James Lang of Roberts, Mrs. Jennifer Culver up here at the high school, and of course Ms. Courtney Lambert. And Ms. Lambert is on maternity leave, and she is due to get back next week. I'm thrilled. This has been, it's been a wild ride. I tell people this all the time, she's really the brains behind the whole operation. I'm just standing in front of the kids, but it's, I'm going to be glad to see her back. But I also want to give a special thank you to Rob Hassing, who has stepped in to do the drum line in her absence, and he's done an outstanding job with the drum line, so thank you to Rob Hassing. And I would also like to thank Matthew Zakelli, which is Miss Lambert's long-term sub. He has done a great job and done far more than he has needed to do, and we just appreciate all of the extra things that he's done to help the kids at all of our schools. So thank you, Matt. In addition to our staff, I would also like to thank Miss Brianna Lampa, our major ed advisor. And I think I'm going to get this right this time, John Wade. So a special thank you to John Wade, who again continues to have perfect attendance. And I think it's 28. Is this
29. 29. Remember, I missed practice last week, so.
I'm not going to count that. That was a Wednesday night. If it was a Thursday, then maybe. But
It was still a practice.
I'm still going to keep it at 100% attendance for you. But thank you. I would also like to thank our IMP organization. Again, these parents and the board, they work tirelessly to support the band. It's volunteer, and they are here doing really just as much work as the directors. I mean, they're here on the weekend, Friday nights, they come in during the day, the uniforms and the uniform moms and Mary Beth Allspaw and all of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. We could not do that without the support network of those parents, and I am eternally grateful for all the work that they do. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And our alumni organization. So our alumni, Mr. Fry, if you could just raise the house lights just a little bit. Everybody that is an alumni of the Tiger Marching Band, please stand to be recognized. If you were in the Tiger Marching Band, all right? This year during alumni band practice when a couple parents came up to me and they said something about their son or daughter that was, in the current Tiger band, and it never dawned on me that I was standing out there with parents that currently had kids in the band. I'm always kind of thinking it's people that, from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, but recent people. And I had this thought, how many people have a child that's an alumni of the band that has a child right now in the band? Like, hold up your hand, like wave your hands around. Yes, lots of people. So I definitely should have made that announcement before we started rehearsal when we were in the auditorium, like, how many of you have kids in the band? But it was definitely a pleasant surprise, so I got to meet some parents that I haven't met before. So alumni, we will expect you to be at practice next year, okay? Actually, before that is the Memorial Day Parade, so again, you're all welcome to do that. That's a good time, as well as the 4th of July Parade, and then obviously the band show. So we are making a huge push to really increase the participation in the alumni band. Right now, I think Mark Bowers this past year it was over 100, 104. Okay, so 104, that's a pretty good turnout, okay? But we know how many people have graduated from here who have been in the Tiger Band, and we should easily hit 200. I mean, I would love to see that happen. So again, please come back. You don't even have to march with us. You can go out on the concert number on the field if you're not into marching and just play with us, but we would love to see you at those events, okay? So thank you for the support of the alumni organization. They do a lot for these kids, fundraising, that kind of stuff. So again, we couldn't do this without the support of our alumni. So thank you, alumni. And last but not least, we definitely could not do this and be in this space if we didn't give a huge thank you to Mr. Lucas Fry, our auditorium manager, who has an outstanding job. So thank you, Mr. Fry. And the stage crew. just real quick, because it seems like it's all band kids. If you're on stage crew, stand up here. Yeah, there we go. So I told him, I said, you've got some of the best workers in the school, because these kids know how to move stuff. They're moving stuff all the time. So thank you to our stage crew kids and Mr. Fry. We definitely appreciate all that you do for us. So we are now going to move on to some band cheers, okay? Just some random cheers that we play at all the football games. We're going to start off with band cheer number 2. So let's wait for our majorettes. So if the tigerettes are out there ready to go, that's awesome. Okay, band cheer number 2. Go ahead and hit it. Apache. And we'll wait for, there we go. All right, go ahead and hit it. This is Apache. Okay, and I think the kids like that one because they can just scream real loud. Okay, let's go on to Imperial March. Imperial March. Hit it. series of band cheers that they do. We're going to start with Jake 2. Our cymbal line, so cymbals, come on down, one of my favorites. Okay. This drumline cheer is entitled Black Gold, and it features our cymbals.
5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, we're going to move on to another drumline cheer. It's called 3-1-2. 3-1-2.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, we're moving on to, we're gonna do some stand shorts. These are real short band chairs that we've kind of stolen from Kent State University, but they're great, we're gonna keep them. Okay, let's do some crazy train. Frankenstein. And Seven Nation Army. And our last one, we're going to feature our tuba section for Hey Baby. Come on down, tubas. Okay, here we go, tubas. And I'll count you off. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Tomorrow evening, the band and their families will have our annual band banquet here in the high school cafeteria. Dinner's at 6 o'clock with dessert approximately 7. Evening will conclude here in the auditorium with presentation of awards and a very exciting slideshow. An iconic American rock band, Chicago, is one of the longest-running, best-selling music groups of all time. Throughout their 54-year existence, Chicago has released 37 albums and sold over 100 million records. The Tiger Band now performs one of the Chicago staples from 1970 and named the #1 marching band song of all time and one of Dustin Harris' favorites, 25 or 624. Another Cuyahoga Falls fight song is Tiger Rag. One.